You know what beats me really is the manner in which this is being done so casually, isn't it? I mean, to think of it, they're smiling while accepting the keys of that car. That's what regular people do, but these weren't regular people. They had a sinister plan in mind. Shreya, they came across as regular people. I mean, I'm guessing those who clicked these pictures for them would have congratulated them on buying this new car, which they thought is great for what they look like, a couple at this point in time. I'm presuming that's what the people who sold the car to them would have thought as well, knowing very little what the sinister plan was. This car that was used with the other I-20 car and the third and the second car among the three were to be used for this this heinous crime at the end of the day, for doing recce, to plan how they could inflict maximum damage, kill the maximum number of people, as many as they could, in a series of terror attacks that were to be carried out in Delhi and maybe even outside of Delhi, isn't it?
Well, absolutely. That was the entire
Yes.
plan, Sneha. And one by one, as the entire terror module is being peeled off like layers of onion, we can actually see the kind of sinister plot that they had developed. They were procuring cars one by one. They were making radicalization videos on digital content. They were getting more people under their fault. They were actually making more suicide bombers. So it was a huge plan that was foiled in the part of their operation phase 2. But the thing is that what investigators are suspecting, that this was a twin operation plan. A, if they could have gone busted in their plan A of carrying out serial blast on December 6th, they had a plan B, which was the Delhi 6 plan that they activated, and we saw that led to the death of 14 individuals. So it is extremely scary in the manner that these people spread their tentacles across the country. They based out of the NCR region, based out of Faridabad. They aimed around Haryana, the UP region, the national capital, and we are being told right now by recruiters that there are multiple young individuals who got under the fold of Umar-un-Nabi, who's being touted as the most radicalized member of this gang. And we've been playing that one video of how he is using reverse psychology to radicalize individuals. So clearly, one by one, as these photos and more information surfaces, the sinister plan that they were plotting and the fact that they managed to also keep it under the wrap for so long, that is really scary. Right now, another thing that the investigators are focusing on also to understand how far and wide their web actually spread, because that's something that they need to know, if there are more of them who are still underground from this white collar terror module.
That's right. These are images that Shreya has access for us that shows the very moment the Brezza car was purchased by Shaheen and Dr. Muzamil. Also, Shreya, take our viewers through the details of what the investigators has found as far as the specific role, both their roles in this heinous plot really is concerned, the terror plot is concerned.
Sneha, if I break down the arrests and the timeline of these people, remember it was on the 19th of November when those posters fled, actually surfaced in Kashmir, which led down to the arrest of three individuals who were pasting those posters. That led to the arrest of the Nogam cleric on the 27th of November. Subsequently, one of the person we see in this photograph, Muzamil,
What?
was actually picked up on the 30th of November. Now, this is the same timeline where Umar manages to stay underground. Umar, along with Amir, on the other timeline, on the 29th of October, buys a separate I-20 car, manages to take that from the Al-Falah parking spot, then to Nu, where he stays till the 9th of November. At night, he comes out and then he carries out the blast. So, Muzammal is the person we see in this photo who is picked up by the Jammu and Kashmir police on the 30th of November. And after Muzamil's arrest, Jammu and Kashmir police also learned about Umar-un-Nabi. Unfortunately, he managed to stay absconding and carry out that terror blast.
That's right. These are images on your screen of Shaheen Shahid and Dr. Muzamil. Both of them, when they bought the Brezza car that the investigators had been looking for after the blast were carried out the very moment, and they purchased this car, taking a regular picture. Like usually people would while buying a new car, while accepting the keys at that very moment when they bought the car from a showroom. Shreya telling us about the role in the attacks and also this particular Brezza car that was being hunted by the Delhi police, eventually by the NIA, that is now investigating this case. Take a look at these pictures, viewers. The very moment when this car was purchased by Shaheen Shahid. We'll continue to get you more details on that big story that we are tracking at this point in time. It continues to be the investigations in the Red Fort attack matter. It's time for a quick break here. News continues on the other side. Continued focus on the Red Fort attack on the 10th of November. On your screens is the Brezza car that was purchased by Dr. Shaheen Shahid, and we've got you those images at the very moment on the 25th of September, earlier before the attack, when this car was purchased.